Welcome back. You see, we'll just take it up from where Malam stopped, actually. He was talking about access and acquisition. And Malam actually is saying the truth. They started first when they acquired, or was it merger, with Credit Lioness Bank, and then later Intercontinental. And when they were taking over Intercontinental, people were thinking they have swallowed something bigger than them. And then they didn't stop at that. They went ahead headlong with Diamond Bank. Everybody criticized this. People had thought their earnings were depleted. But today, it is a sweet story. Malam actually understand this company largely. Again, they have become a holdco, that is Access Corp. Now, what are they doing? They are still restless. As they divest from pension custodian business, which they have held up to now, and they take over a PFA. According to information at the marketplace in the course of last week, Access Holdings PLC has announced that its subsidiary, Access Bank PLC, has entered into a definitive agreement with First Pension Custodian Nigeria Limited regarding a proposed purchase by First Pension of the entire share capital of Access Pension Fund Custodian Limited, held by Access Bank. Access Holdings PLC, trading as Access Corp, has announced also that it has entered into a definitive agreement with First Guarantee Pension Limited regarding the potential acquisition of majority equity stake in the company. You see, it's like when God brings you out, He also brings you in. They are not divesting. And so they are not just divesting. For people like me to now begin to question, what are you going to do with the money? Why are you divesting? They came to say they are divesting. They also have come to tell us this is what we are doing. Malam, because you mentioned it before, otherwise I would have started with Aruna. Another strategic move, you will say, what do you think Access Corp stands to get from this? And you are even the most appropriate, because when it comes to PFA, you are there. How many years have you been in that business?
We have been in that business for over 15 years.
How? Tell us more.
I can tell you that we have seen it all. Those who choose to go for custodian, they regret their actions. And those who decided to go for the pension fund administration, PF, they are now know that they have got it right. Stamping, if you go to Stamping South Africa, they are in holding, custodian, they are not into PF. But when it comes to Nigeria, they decided to hold PF. Today, look at what they are declaring. And everybody knows their PF control over 3 trillion of pension asset. Tell me, which of the banks that have a subsidiary that control 3 trillion? None. So the truth of the matters, you know that if you want to make money, go to the pension fund administration, not custodian. And that's what assets choose to go. Not only assets, GT also follow the suit. But asset is so smart that they are not going there by name, they are going there to show their presence. Today, the PF they acquire control not less than 270 billion. By the time they add to other one, I can assure you, assets said it's just a matter of time. They won't give Stanbic the price for their position. And I will not be doubt if in the next 3 years, Stanbic pension and assets pension may be hand in hand.
If Malam says so, I will not doubt. I will not forget the hall was jam-packed. It was at a Golden Gate restaurant. Sometimes, in Ikoyi, sometimes 2005. Herbert was the deputy managing director then. But he was the one that made the presentation. what they have become today, they saw it back then in 2005. Maybe not within 3 years, as Malam has said, but these guys are not touch and go. Because of this, what do you think I should do to the stock of Access? Leave it, buy for the short term, buy for the medium, buy for the long term.
We cannot, talking about Access here cannot actually be overemphasized. Like I've said, it's not just because we are biased, it's because of what they are doing. At a price of 990 kobo that they still doing on the floor, I think Access is still under trading.
Malam, there was something you said before we got on air now. Are you bold enough to say it out? Because you know that me, I don't keep secret. I'm just an I'm an open person.
Yes.
Do you want to use your mouth to say it, or I should help you to loud it, and then you defend yourself?
Well, the truth of the matter is that in this market, if you don't have assets as part of your portfolio, please make sure you have it.
You said,
This stock, this stock,
okay.
I have no doubt over me that if you are looking stock for the future, go for Access Bank.
Sorry, Malam.
Yes.
What you said was that, I don't know, you are my witness. Okay? So the cameraman should be my witness, so that they might not understand what we are saying. What you actually said is that, Malam, do I say, or we should just
Go
move
ahead.
forward?
Go ahead.
He said that in the next 6 months, that Access will be running after GT Bank, and GTCO and Zenith. Now it has come to the open. Are you denying what you said in the secret?
No, you see, the truth of the matter, we have seen it in terms of asset side, in terms of network, in terms of spread. Nobody can take it from Access.
Now,
we are only surprised that by the Q1 2022, Zenith is still ahead of Access. But we have no doubt that this rally, they cannot match.
okay, now Aruna, why do you think, using another eye to look at it, why do you think that the postulation, okay, or the expectation that Malam has just expressed now might not come to fruition? If you think that that is not exactly a possibility.
No, I'm not thinking that it will not come to fruition. We have all in one accord have looked at Access result. I was sure, like he just said that he was surprised that Zenith beat them by any partial, but they beat Zenith in turnover. I think what would have happened, like I've said, is associated costs. You see, which cannot be diversified away. But I believe that by the time they are settled and face the operation, they will get to that place that they actually wanted to get.
When we begin to see the input from all these things they are doing, Zenith doesn't have it, which means, Malam, technically speaking, if GTCO, they are able to get their ass right, they are able to get whatever they are doing right, the two bank stocks that we should be looking at should be Access and GTCO.
Look, GT is nowhere to match with Access. The difference is
but
very
we cannot
clear.
just be looking at only one Access in the industry.
What we are saying, they cannot match.
Because the diversification that we see in Access, that we see in GTCO, we are not seeing in Zenith. Zenith is just a straight line, one mono operational company.
You see, you cannot say that. Zenith make an attempt for Union Bank, only they were not given. GT did not make. So as Zenith, they have seen it all. They are all out to get any opportunity to also to increase their size by acquisition. But I did not see that in GTCO.
All right. So we go to the next one. The President Muhammadu Buhari signs health insurance bill into law. We are bringing this in to inform you so that you can actually partake of this. This new bill repeals the National Health Insurance Scheme Act, which has been in existence since 2004. The new law makes provisions for the setup of a trust fund. What is the essence of the trust fund? To ensure the coverage of 83 million poor Nigerians who cannot afford to pay premiums as recommended by the Ancient Nigeria Commission. Now, Aruna, what are they trying to say here? So that someone that can just, who is not so lettered, but can hear you, can get to see you. This is Lagos television. They control the masses in Lagos and even in Nigeria. What this scheme, this bill, what does it entail?
You know, I think what happened is that the setting up of the National Health Insurance Scheme was a pool of fund where the government tries as much as possible to make healthcare affordable to even to the grassroots by forming health management organizations. You know exactly that if you register with any health management organization, what you are going to pay will take you for a very long time, irrespective of how often you get to the hospital. I think what they are saying here, that there's going to be a transfer that those that cannot pay premium, that cannot afford the payment from the health management organization will also be catered for. It's a matter of trying to make sure that they deploy health services even to the grassroots.
We will still take the time to tell you how you can partake of these schemes. Later, somebody will come and say that President Buhari is doing nothing. The one he has done, how well have you positioned yourself to partake of it? I don't blame any government. That is the truth. I don't blame governor. I don't blame anybody. Why? There's nobody. We are Nigerians. There's no. If Jesus Christ comes to rule this country, we will complain. This one, we will try and do our own part in making you to understand it, how you can partake, so, which is what we will focus on next week by the grace of God. But Madam, let me put this question to you. This HMO of a thing, health management organizations, why are our existing insurance companies not taking full benefit on it? I just take it as a subsidiary or as a part of their business.
You see, the problem is that this is a business. Today, I know the HMO run by some of the banks that if you subscribe for it, in the event of sickness, they can even bring a helicopter and take you to London and treat you. So HMO is the come to stay globally. I was in Saudi Arabia, the same. If you are going for Umrah or Haji, you must pay for this insurance. So the scheme is good, but even the poor man that they are saying to assist, the poor man must register with HMO. Because if you are not there, you are not there. Go to Ghana now. Anybody that has HMO, go to hospital and get a fair treatment, because it is obvious to the government that general hospital cannot take care of everybody.
Now, why is it that our existing insurance companies, many of them are just there, and we are not seeing improved activities?
Let me tell you, you need to go back to the basic. Our insurance started as private. When they tried to become public, they tried to do wayo, and that's what killed them. And now they are all at 20 kobo. So they have to recover, get out of it, and do the needful. And by the time they do the needful, they will be in charge.
Malam has just preached a message. Don't do wayo. If you do wayo, it will kill you. All right? Let's stop it at that. We look at this. The Securities and Exchange Commission issues regulations on cryptocurrency and other digital assets. We'll have just a few minutes to touch on this because we have less than 5 minutes to go actually. Operators will be categorized in or as digital asset offering platforms, that is DAOPs, digital assets custodians, DACs, virtual asset service providers, VASPs, and digital assets exchange. That is to say, you can even become like an exchange for a cryptocurrency. According to the release by the Securities and Exchange Commission, digital assets offering platforms will file and pay an application fee. fee. That is to become an operator, kind of. 100,000 naira processing naira. That is for the application form. Then processing fee of 300,000 naira and a registration fee of 30 million naira. Minimum paid up capital of 500 million and will be required to provide a current fidelity bond covering 25% of the minimum paid up capital. Sponsored individuals will also pay 100 million naira. Now we can say that cryptocurrency has come to stay in Nigeria. Malam.
Well, I hail DG's sake and the entire management of SEC because it's good for the management and the regulator to be proactive. Globally, Nigeria is number 3 in terms of trading cryptocurrency. We have over 13 million Nigerians that today trading cryptocurrency. Can you ignore this?
13 million.
13 million.
But
so how
those
many
of
do
us
we
that
have
are
in the
trading the
capital
stock
market
market,
that
are we up
talking
to
about?
that?
We are not even up to half a million. 13 million Nigerians are trading cryptocurrency. And therefore we are number 3. India is number 1 because they have over 100 million.
Population.
US have about 27 million. The next is Nigerians with 13 million. Central Africa, they were the first to legalize this cryptocurrency in Africa. But today go to South Africa, go to Kenya, go to Egypt. They are all there. So Nigeria, we cannot claim to be a leader and be lagging. So it's good that the regulators take the proactive measures, and it's a good development for our Nigerian economy, and it is good for the youth. Because go and check who trade cryptocurrency. Most of them, they are under 30. They have nothing to do. They go to the cryptocurrency and they trade and they make money. With this devaluation of Naira, what do? You go to cryptocurrency. So for me, the Security and Exchange Commission, I held them for being proactive, despite the warning by the CBN to the bank that they should not handle this. Yes, this is not their business. It's the business of the capital market. SEC is the apex regulator of the digital asset. And therefore, they have done the needful.
We'll hand off because Shegun is already telling me we have just 2 minutes more. What impact do you think this will make on
I think there was a need
market?
to put sanity in this cryptocurrency. And you know what is to be a sponsor individual of SEC? You have to go to Alagbo and get your vitals captured. So what it has just made is that the way for it was free for all and was even be administered and traded by the popular people will be faded away, which means that it's now a good, a veritable means of investment that anybody can go into.
And with the amount I'm getting to here, Malam, I'm very sure, just like some capital market operators got into PFAs, this is an opportunity for them again to expand their scope, isn't it?
Yes, if we are ready for that. But do we have that capital? What does it
At
take
the end of the day, it now suggests that
broker dealer is 300 million. Now they are talking 500 million for cryptocurrency. The beauty of it, all those quack will just pace away and let us get the real people doing the real business.
Well, we couldn't do gainers and losers. Okay, he said we should run through. MC Nichols still led the market, and then for 2 trading weeks, MC Nicole or Mick Nicole, okay, led the market. Malam, in one minute, what do you think is happening there?
Well, for me, when I look at the gainers and losers, I held 3 stocks: Northern Nigeria Flour Mill, PZ, and Cadbury. And this company come to stay, and with what they are demonstrating, it shows confidence.
I'm talking about making Nicole 176.6% in the year.
Yes, they make that one, but this is not a liquid stock. Ask for 100,000
I think what happened was that
yes,
they gave a dividend of 3 kobo and a bonus of 6 for 5. So which was
So
almost 120%.
Okay. We also look at losers. Okay. And then just to touch on them, I could see Academy Press losing for 2 straight weeks. It shouldn't be here. Aruna.
I think Academy Press is their year end is March. I think they are in another 1 month we should be see their quarter 4.
Okay.
Whatever goes up must come down.
So whatever comes down, go.
But also go up when
Go
it's
also go up.
supported by good results.
Okay, 146% growth year to date is what Academic Press has done. Oh, see, we have more slides than we have time to do. And I want to say a very big thank you to, first, the management of Lagos Television for making this platform available. And that is why, number one, go and get LTV app so that you can get connected every time we come on air and some other programs on this station. Go to YouTube, then write Stockswatch, STOCKSWATCH. Please, right now, do it right now, and subscribe so that anytime we post on YouTube, you can actually stay connected. I need you to do it for me right now. That will show that you are a friend. STOCKSWATCH. Stockswatch. Go on our website, stocksnj.com, and you will see all this there. I want to say a very big thank you to you, madam, for coming.
Thank you.
Aruna,
Thank you for always
and
having me.
you for staying tuned. My team, you are the best. Where they are shouting, I will still say thank you to the staffers of Lagos Television. God bless you. Until next week, when we shall be coming your way again, I remain yours sincerely. In wealth creation is accumulation and preservation. Abayomi Obablijo. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your week.